I don't know about you, but sometimes my yard just goes crazy. And we get busy and there's no time and everything's just growing wild. And I don't like gardening. I'm just going to be honest. I have never in my entire life enjoyed it. But for some reason at the beginning of the summer, I felt a call to fix my yard, at least my front yard, at least what everybody else might see. And at first it just seemed like a lot of work. But the more I've worked on it and trimmed and cut and made the bushes look pretty and got all the flowers growing nicely, the more I'm enjoying it because I'm seeing something really beautiful come out of that. So I look forward to what's the next little trim or what's the thing that I have to watch to make sure something's not going crazy on me out there in this yard, or that some branch isn't going off on me, or some vine isn't, running where it's not supposed to run. So I was sharing this with a friend yesterday, and it occurred to me that Jesus talked about having to trim the vines and the branches to make something beautiful and to keep things rooted and grounded in Him. And I realized that I just suddenly had a revelation about how patient God is with us, because it's taking so much patience and attention to keep these shrubs, these roses or whatever, growing really well. And it reminded me of chapter 15 in the book of John, where Jesus says, "I'm the true vine, and my Father is the vine dresser. Every branch in me that does not bear fruit, He takes away. And every branch that bears fruit, He prunes it, that it may bear more fruit." And I thought, rose bushes. If you cut the dead flowers off the rose bushes, they make more flowers. If you leave them there, you don't get more pretty flowers. So I thought, wow, He's given us such a great example of how when we've completed a task for Him and we're not supposed to continue in it, we need to let it go. It needs to be cut away. But also, if we want something more beautiful to come, we have to stay attached to Him, and He dresses us and He trims us and He brings us into order. And then Jesus went on to say, "You're already clean because of the word which I have spoken to you. Abide in me and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself unless it abides in the vine, so neither can you unless you abide in me. I am the vine, you are the branches. He who abides in me and I in him, he bears much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing." And I realized even gardening this summer, I really can't do it except for the Lord has led me to do it. And if I cling to what He wants me to do, these beautiful things are coming out of it. And I was just amazed yesterday how much I need to cling to my roots with the Lord. I need to let Him clear out anything that's not of Him. I need to let Him show me what parts are productive and what's going to grow beautiful fruit. And I don't know if you feel the same way, but I just felt very led to share that He's there for us, and sometimes pruning takes a little work and a lot of attention, but God loves us so much that He doesn't care how long it takes. He doesn't care how much attention He has to give us. Just like this summer, I don't care how long it takes, and I don't care how much attention I have to give my yard to make something beautiful come out of it. Well, I'm Dr. Pauline Dillard, and this has been a Dunamis Moment.